سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم. رب زدني علما. قال الإمام النووي رحمه الله تبارك وتعالى ونفعنا بعلومه في الدارين. قال الحديث الثامن عن أبي عبد الله حذيفة بن اليمان رضي الله عنه قال: صليت مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ذات ليلة فافتتح البقرة فقلت يركع عند 100 ثم مضى ثم قلت يصلي بها في ركعة فمضى فقلت يركع بها ثم افتتح النساء فقرأها ثم افتتح آل عمران فقرأها يقرأ مترسلا إذا مر بآية فيها تسبيح سبحها وإذا مر بسؤال سأل وإذا مر بتعوذ تعوذ ثم ركع فجعل يقول سبحان ربي العظيم فكان ركوعه نحو من قيامه ثم قال سمع الله لمن حمده ربنا لك الحمد ثم قام طويلا قريبا مما ركع ثم سجد فقال سبحان ربي الأعلى فكان سجوده قريبا من قيامه. رواه مسلم. صلوات الله وسلام على هذا النبي الكريم. So continuing with the chapter of Mujahidah, so tonight we're going to see a most magnificent demonstration of practical Mujahidah of our Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So Sayyidina Hudayfa radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he says that I prayed with Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam that layla. So I joined Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam in his tahajjud. Perhaps Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam knew that he had joined, or maybe he didn't. He didn't realize that actually someone had joined him. Allahu A'lam. In any case, so he says that Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam started with Baqarah. So he said, okay, probably he's going to ruku after 100 ayats. Continued. He said, well, then probably he'll finish Baqarah in one rak'ah. No. Went into Surah An-Nisa. So a little bit different, the tartib. So he finished Surah An-Nisa, then Surah Ali Imran. Okay. Then he went into the ruku'. And he says the ruku' was something similar to the qiyam. So you can imagine a rak'ah, Surah Baqarah, Surah Al Imran, Surah Nisa. We're talking about 6-7 juz of Quran. About a fifth of the Quran. And now ruku'. And what he says, كان يقرأ مترسلا. He would not read the Quran, like we're hearing our qadis read in Taraweeh, get through it. No. When he would, come to an ayat that has tasbih, Sabbah lillahi ma fi samawat, or something like that has a mention of tasbih. So he himself would say Subhanallah and, offer some sort of tasbih. And then if there was something which, one should ask for, a mention of Jannah or a mention of Tawfiq or something, then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam would ask for that actually during his qira'ah. If there was a mention of something where you should, seek refuge, like the mention of hell or the mention of the adab of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descending upon the enemies of Allah, such type of. So Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam would seek refuge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from such things. So you can, we can't even imagine how long of a qira'at and how, much time that would take. And then ruku', similar to that. Similar to that, meaning as long or in proportion, wallahu alam. And then qawma again. And then he would also continue. He would just go right back into sujood. He would also continue for a long time in qawma. And then sujoods, which was similar to the ruku' and to the qiyam. So we can imagine, what type of salah. So this is mujahidah. So who would do this type of thing? Now, actually, if we look at it, people spend the whole night on their phones, right? Watching movies and watching, just, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us all, just involved in fitna. The night goes by and they're not even, cognizant of where it went. You see? Involved in their passions, involved in their shahwa. So if we develop a connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we develop that, consciousness and that connection, and we have this feeling and cognizance that we're actually communicating with the creator of this universe. We'll also get lost in our salat, and the night will go without us, knowing it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us that kind of tawfiq. So, to get to that stage, may Allah give me and all of us tawfiq. We're all learning, we're all learners on that tariq, beginners, myself included. So, what we need to do is, in our salat, practice these things. In our tasbih, sit down and do tasbih with tawajjuh, with full concentration. When we open the Quran and read, let us try and ponder over the meanings. If we understand the meanings, well and good in Arabic. If not, look at a translation. So let's focus and try and develop, a relish for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's ibadah. So it becomes more beloved to us than anything else. As Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, that وَقُرَّةَ عَيْنِي فِي الصَّلَاةِ, and the coolness of my eye, and obviously the coolness of the eye, it also means the pleasure of his heart, is in salat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us that kind of salat and that kind of, istihdar in our ibadat in every type and form. وبه يا توفيق وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.